Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be bringing you the deck profile that goes along with the combo tutorial video that I showed you the other day. I have made a change to the deck, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll talk about it when I get to it. But I'm sorry I've been holding off because my friend, he has some of the cards for this deck, and like the tournament's this weekend. I've been rushing to try to get it, but whatever. All right, so this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be my take. This is more of a Chaos Thunder Dragon than it is like a Danger Guard Dragon Thunder Dragon. But you'll see. All right, so we're going to start off the normal summons. We're still playing 6 normal summons, and even though you see only 2 Battery Man Solar, it's kind of made up for with these other choices. So we've got 2 Battery Man Solar, Phantom Sky Blaster, Armageddon Knight, as well as Dark Griffer. So again, more of a Chaos themed build. Sky Blaster is just way too good. Dark Griffer combos so well with the danger monsters in a way that Battery Man Solar really doesn't. And so sometimes it's better than a Solar, sometimes it isn't. But Armageddon Knight can send other monsters to the graveyard too, working kind of similar to Dark Griffer. We all know what Phantom Sky Blaster does. All right, then the standard dragon package is going to be 3 White Dragon Raver Burster, and then 2 Black Dragon. Self-explanatory. That's a standard kind of ratio there. Not too much to be said about that. All right, next we're going to have also a very standard danger lineup. 3 Tsuchinoko, 3 Nessie, 3 Wolpertinger, and a Bigfoot. Bigfoot, again, for the rank 8 plays. This deck, like, throughout testing, you can end on boards. I feel like you could have ended on them with the previous versions, but it feels like this particular deck ends on gigantic boards really consistently with 2 rank 8s, your Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, and a Colossus, and it just super consistently. This Danger Engine really helps with that. You'll have the monster no matter what, and Bigfoot plops Floodgates. So that's it for the Danger package. Super standard, not going to go too in-depth into something that you guys have seen 6 million times. Then the Thunder Dragon package. Now, so regular Thunder Dragon, it's my least favorite, but you have to run it. You're going to take a look at this, and you're going to be like, oh, get with the times, but I am still running 2 Dark, 2 Roar, and 1 Hawk. And I haven't really, oh yeah, and then Duo, because it's a level 8. Again, rank 8s are important. So the 2 Roar, 1 Hawk is the same reasoning as the previous format, I guess you could say. Again, if you need a Hawk, you just pitch a Roar to add the Hawk and use Hawk to summon something. The argument for Hawk is better long game. Well, I would argue that in the long game, isn't your main priority Thunder Dragon Dark? If that's so, once you have a Thunder Dragon Dark in your graveyard or your banish pile, and if that's the case, then isn't Thunder Dragon Roar to add Hawk to special summon Dark to combo? Like, it's fine. This works perfect. I haven't had any issues with it. I like 2 Dark. Sometimes I think maybe with the I'll go into it when I get to the card itself, but maybe I might want to bump it up. But right now the deck is at 41 cards, and I feel like all of these ratios are really, really good. All right, next, 3 Levianeer. Personally, I have been running 2 for the longest time, simply because it's a searchable brick, in the sense that, like, in the middle of a combo, you can like accidentally search out Levianeer, and if you open it in your opening hand, you're just like, oh, well, that sucks. So if you run 2, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to open 2, but if you do open 2, then even if you discard one with a danger, like, you're halfway there to summoning it, or you're more than halfway there to summoning it. So, but in this particular variant, because of the spell and trap lineup, I do like 3. It's also just a powerhouse. The rest of the dragon stuff, Diabolos, Goliath, and then Brotar. So I completely replaced Eclipse Wyvern with Brotar, whatever you want to call it. And another reason that this is a late profile is because I was waiting for this to come in the mail. But like, again, you just accidentally summon it, and then you can search out your Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And if you summon this with Saryuja's effect, or really any effect, you can target Saryuja and add a Earth Dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, and guess what is Earth and Dragon type? Boom, Goliath. And so, like, worst case scenario, you just end on a Goliath, and some decks can't out that. On top of that, if you were to do that and you have another Saryuja play where you can special summon the Goliath, or if you haven't used your normal summon, you could just tribute summon the Goliath, 2750 attack, as opposed to the 0 that it would if you brought it out under the Heretic Sphere. So anyway, last card, Destrudo. This is a Destrudo. I am so sorry. I am the worst person in the world at bringing you guys deck profiles without the actual cards. Last tournament I went to, my friend, there's 2 states under me, borrowed my Destrudo, and he's sending it back to me this Friday. So I don't have it, but this is a Destrudo. So Destrudo, fantastic card, and another reason why I'm playing the Armageddon Knight and the Dark Griffer over a 3rd Batteryman Solar, because those cards alone can get you a Dragon type monster, and that being Destrudo. Destrudo is just an all-around amazing card, and it's the fact that it's a tuner doesn't matter in this particular deck, but I could imagine in the future going into an end board where you go into Borreload Savage Dragon, like, somehow. But it's just an all-around fantastic card. But yeah, I really like, that's why I really like this version of it. It plays non-traditional cards from the other Danger Thunder Dragons. So now, speaking of non-traditional, I'm going with 3 Allure of Darkness and 2 Melody of Awakening Dragon. Now, the Melody of Awakening Dragon is the reason that I am okay with playing 3 Levianeer, because you just pitch one, add something. I mean, just fantastic card. In Allure of Darkness, you can activate all 3 in a turn, and I have. And it's just an overall really great card. And if you think about it, dangers are like, they're all right. Like, they'll get a card out of your hand. You've got to hope that they don't discard it. But the idea that some people have about Allure of Darkness is that you shouldn't want to banish your dark monsters from your hand. It should be another combo piece, and it should enable you. In this deck, Allure of Darkness with the dangers, after you don't necessarily need the dangers to summon, is just really good. And then you also get Melody with that. Makes side decking easier too. But yeah, tournament I went to a little while ago, I was playing Sekka's Light, and I sided in 3 Twin Twisters for 2 matches. I won all of those matches, but like, I didn't think about it until I drew both the Sekka's Light and the Twin Twisters in the opening hand. I'm like, oh crap, I'm an idiot. But anyway, now for the extra deck, where you're going with 3 Colossus. You can still make 3 Colossus very, very consistently. The way that this deck operates, in the very first turn, you're trying to end on at least 1 Colossus, and then multiple level 8s or rank 8s. It's just overall really fantastic. You often come up with a 3rd one because it basically acts as a free level 8. So yeah. Next, the level 8 boss monsters that you go into. We got Heart Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, Zombie Stein, and the Hope Harbinger. Again, my friend has it. I'm so horrible. I'm so sorry. But anyway, Hope Harbinger to go with the to protect your Goliath. Yeah, and I normally you see builds not running the Zombie Stein. You see them playing 2. And like, that's fine, but I so consistently end on all 3 of these, a card or sometimes even 2 cards out of my opponent's hand, and a Colossus on the same board. Like, it's actually consistent that happens. And even when that doesn't happen, you just simply end on these 2 in your regular board, and like, almost no deck can out that. But the 3rd rank 8 comes up so often, I feel like I really want to play it. It also is gigantic, works well with the dangers. Overall, it's just an amazing card. And yeah, I really like it. So, Link Spider, pretty self-explanatory. Then we've got all 3 of the Guard Dragons. You saw that I used all 3 in the combo. Then you've got Heavenly Spheres. Really fantastic card. Allows you to end on your Goliath. Unicorn. So in this spot, it was a choice between Unicorn and Phoenix. And again, you could choose either, but I chose Unicorn because if I can go into a Phoenix, it's likely that I can go into a Unicorn. On top of that, Unicorn outs the mirror match, and it also gets rid of monsters too. So I personally like it more. The arrows are also more favorable, but that's again personal preference and depends on your meta. Playing this deck before, I would also see that I would usually go into Phoenix and then immediately follow it up with the Unicorn. So like I said, you can go into it anyway. So I just chose to go with it. Then you have the 2 Saryuja. Nothing really to talk about those. Best card in the extra deck. And then I choose to play Borreload Dragon. Again, because of that mirror match, the deck can just like accidentally put 4 monsters on the board. And sometimes you don't want to go into Saryuja because you have no follow-up play, or you're in the middle of the game, or you're in the late game, and you need to go into a Borreload in order to do something, especially if you're in the mirror match. Yeah, just an all-around fantastic card. I would suggest playing it. The other option is Boral Sword Dragon. It's just fine, but the deck is so aggressive. Like, if you really, really want to OTK somebody, you can just do it. Everything is gigantic in this deck. But anyway, let me know what you think. The deck is 41 cards. If you want to see a side deck, or what I think the best side deck is going forward, then let me know. This weekend, like I said, I'll be getting that Destrudo from my friend, but I also bought a box of the new set from him, so I will be bringing you a pack opening video. Let me know if you guys like that. I know I'm mainly a deck profile and combo tutorial, but like I figure why not? You know, you guys get to see it. It doesn't cost me anything. I mean, I just throw my camera on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. What kind of changes would you make? A couple controversial things as far as the deck goes is, first off, the 5 spells instead of the Sekka's Light. On top of that, completely replacing Eclipse Wyvern with Brotar. I haven't found an issue with it, and I really like it. It actually requires less hoops to jump through in order to get the Levianeer, because you just summon it, and then you just add Levianeer to your hand. Really easy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll stop talking. That's the end of the video. You guys have a great day.